How you doing, folks? It's Joe Value here for Cold Beer Sports on Tuesday evening with three selections for tomorrow, and you know, good chances I think. Uh, so I haven't been on in a while. Just I got the coronavirus and all that kind of crack, so that kind of knocked the bollocks on me, kind of. But yeah, so I haven't been on, but I'm back now, obviously. So few tomorrow of interest. There's a good race at York as well. It was the big sprint at York tomorrow is a very good race. Obviously, the favourite Dragon Symbol is in it. There's a horse of mine that I really, really like called Minzal. But the problem about tipping it up is that the trainer was saying, Owen Burrows was saying that it'll definitely come on for a run. Now, it's only a sprint, obviously, but it's a high class sprint, so it's not as if he can come there on the bridle and just cruise his way through the race. He's going to have to work for it if he is going to win. I see he's priced up there at 3-1. I'd rather just let him run tomorrow and see, hope for a good run, and be all guns blazing then for Royal Ascot. The favourite Dragon Symbol having its first run of the season as well, but that's trained by Roger Varian now, stable switch, and I'm sure. Roger will be keen to get off to a winning start. I wouldn't be likely to take him on tomorrow. I'd say he'd be revved to the minute, but Minzal, I think, is a very classy horse, and whatever he does tomorrow, he will improve. I'll just sit and watch that race with a lot of interest, but I won't be having a bet on Dash. A few that I will be having a few quid on tomorrow. Starting off with the 130 at Newton Abbot, a horse by the name of II Charlie. Now he is top weight, but he's top weight for a reason. He has a bit of a class edge on these. He is a bit tricky, but definitely fast ground is very important to him, and fast ground he'll get tomorrow at Newton Abbot. He should bounce out there in front and try to make every yard of it. To be ridden by a young Jack Tudor for Christian Williams, stable obviously, and jockey who are definitely going places. And at 5-1, I think he's a sporting chance there to take on the few at the head of the market, who have questions to answer definitely. So does this guy, I suppose. It's a tricky enough race, but at 5-1, I'm prepared to stick him up there for a point win. That's II Charlie in the 130 at Newton Abbot. Going on to the 135 at Goran, a horse I like here is Debana, trained by Dermot Weld. She's decent enough filly, a cracking run first time out, where she finished fourth, and the horse to finish fifth is a fair horse of Gerald Lyons, who Paddy tipped up the other day, Panama Red, who was very unlucky. If she could get back to that type of form, I'm sure she could get off the mark here. Has the favourite to beat. The favourite's highly rated, but at 9-4, I think the Debana is worth a point win there. And hopefully we get the day off to a cracking start with them too. And we'll finish up with, in the 235 at Newton Abbot, Scrumpy Boy. Now, took connections a long time to work out that this horse needed fast ground. Was running them on heavy and soft for a long time. But Scrumpy Boy definitely showed the benefit of better ground last time when went off out in front. And, got taken on early for the lead, but good jumping technique, got it to the front, and wasn't for catching. Over 2.5 mile tomorrow. I do think that it'll take a lot of beating as well. The favourite, or the second favourite, or Al Rock, looks very one-paced to me, and the Christian Williams horse, Orange Bay, his jumping can be a bit hit and miss. There's a horse in it called Dan's Chosen for Philip Hobbs, very good point-to-point run, has been running over hurdles. It could be a bit of a sleeper now, first time over fences, but I'd rather watch a Philip Hobbs horse first time over fences. Just takes him a while, I think, to get the hang of it sometimes, but Scrumpy Boy, I think, definitely there in the 135 at Newton Abbot, priced up between I think it's 7-4 in one place, so point win there on that. As I say, II Charlie's 5-1, and the Debana is 9-4 generally in the 135 at Gorn. So whatever you're doing, bet safe, enjoy the sport. Hopefully a few winners in there. Keep an eye out for that Minzal tomorrow. The connections are saying that he'll improve a lot for the run, but I'll be hoping for a really promising run, and all roads then will lead to Royal Ascot. Okay, he's a horse to follow for the season. Best of luck. Talk to you soon. Joe Value for Cold Beer Sports.